I know they are. Hi, Sabrine. Yeah, I don't mess with anybody. I don't line anybody. I stopped going in their rooms. Like, I don't do all of that. I don't. They come in here and I respond, but I don't go to their room and respond at all. I do. I stay in my own lane, like, and talk about my life. Like, talk about my life, and people just find my life. They want to follow it. They want to follow my story. They want to follow my journey. They want to see what's happening next. Like, yeah, like, and it's so crazy. And I haven't. The only thing I have been doing lately is just getting blessed without a care in the world. Like, don't have to worry about my next meal. Don't have to worry about how I'm going to get around. Don't have to worry about nothing. You know, I'm really protected and I'm really blessed. More than I ever been before. So, yeah. I think I am. I'm a very sweet person. I really am. Yes, things has been working in my favor. Like, really, really. So, and I don't know, and I'm trying to figure out, like, at what point, where did it like make them matter? And I think it's because, of course, like, I'm married and my husband, he's not no bum. Like, he's not no regular guy. He's not the guy that I think that they thought that I deserve. I think, like, right, probably I deserve a guy with 17 kids, went to jail, got a record. Like, you can't find nothing on my husband. You're not gonna find nothing on him. Like, but things that's positive and good. Like, so I think maybe that's it. And then this pregnancy, knowing how he wanted a baby and he don't have any children, I think that's just like the cherry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you got some ice cream and it's already good. It's your favorite flavor. And you got the nuts and the sprinkles and you just put that cherry on top. The cherry is just extra. So, like, us being pregnant is just really, it's extra. So, are you going to go get some ice cream now? With the whipped cream. Yeah. You say that I look horrible. My husband don't think so. Actually, he said he loved me like this with no lashes on my face. I look more youthful. But then this is my whole thing. Like, when a man come on a screen, or you hear him in the background, like, or he come on the screen and be like, I don't care what y'all say about my wife. Or he be in the background like, no, I don't want no DNA test. No. That should be the end of it. Why are people so obsessed? Like, I'm not going to convince him. He don't want it. Like, what's the problem? What is the problem? He don't want it. He's not messy. He's not in that drama. He know what the truth is. Like, so what's the drama? He accepts whatever it may be. He knows that my truth is that I had a crazy past. He accepts it. Like, he don't care about my past. He don't. And I know that's hard to believe because, of course, he's not a guy with a record or have anything in his past that he's dealing with. But yeah, like, he don't care. It's nothing that you guys could send him. It's nothing that you guys have sent him. Like, he don't care. Like, he don't at all. It doesn't faze him. Honestly, it make him go harder with loving me. I tell you no lies. Like, every time I even bring him back, and this is not to get like too sentimental or too intimate, but every time I bring him back with anything, any questions or anything he may be feeling from anything that anybody, girl, he just make love to me harder and more passionately and kiss me more from my feet to my head. Like, he just go harder with loving me. Honestly, that's no lie. So it's just like, it's nothing that you guys could do that's gonna tarnish what God put together. Like, God put this together. You know, we had sex. I got pregnant the first week we had sex. If you're ovulating, it only take 24 to 3 days before you get pregnant. It takes a while to show up on a pregnancy test or a monitor, but you can like go back to ask your doctor, your local doctor, and ask them like, how long does it take for semen, if you're ovulating, to hit your uterus and all that other stuff. It takes a while after that to go through the whole process. But yeah, it only take like 24 hours to 3 days. Right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what me and my husband said. They was like, do you know that I took a pregnancy test in June on live? They forgot all about that. Like, they forgot that I took a pregnancy test in June on live too. And it said I wasn't pregnant. That's when we was trying. Because I'm like, how was I not pregnant? And then I took another 2 pregnancy tests, like probably like 2 weeks after that. And it said I was pregnant. Like, that's crazy. So, and then it was like, oh yeah, she took a pregnancy test. But it's like every time I take a pregnancy test, I'm lying about being pregnant. But when the pregnancy test come back negative, then I'm not lying about that. Right. So that's why I just be like, whatever. But I'm sure I could look it up though. Hold on. That's why I love DoorDash. But this is when I came on my administration, when I was here at my husband's house. That's when I was like, when was your last period? I said June 13th. the week of the June 13th. Because I remember I had brought pads, powder, panties, and tampons on June 13th. June 10th. But after like the week of June 13th, I was not bleeding. I didn't come on again. I haven't been on since then. Look into your eyes, girl. I'm not proving anything. I'm just doing this for the sake of content. But I don't have to prove anything. I just woke up next to my husband. So we good over here. Oh, I'm gonna ask my husband, can he buy us some pizza tonight? And then May 1st at 6:05, I don't know if y'all remember, I was cramping. That was when I was in my van home. And I was cramping. And I had a heating pad on. And I was bleeding. And I brought me some Motrin, some menstrual strength cramps. This was May 1st of this year. No, my period wasn't on. I was just cramping. Yep, I was just cramping. Yep. And I came on after that. I came on that month, and I came on like the week of June 10th. So they said, my period, I just said my period was like, from my remembrance, like the week of June 13th, but I was bleeding June 10th for sure. So, but after that, I didn't come back on. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't bleed when I'm pregnant. If I'm pregnant, I don't bleed. But I know it's some women who do. Like my mom, she bled all through her pregnancy. But yep, that was June 10th. That's when I had brought it. And I was here. Yep, I was here at this house when I had brought all of this stuff. And I usually don't use baby powder, but because that was like my time being around my man, like I didn't want him like, so I had used some baby powder, which I regret. But I had brought this June 10th and I was bleeding this day. So, I shouldn't be eating. I should not eat the rest of this. But then I had, remember that I had brought the pregnancy test? Because I'm thinking I'm about to come on my period again. This was June 28th. But remember I had brought 2 pregnancy tests. And I had brought some more pads. Y'all remember that when I was live? One of the pregnancy tests that I took, it said I wasn't pregnant. And so I had saved the other one. And I had took another one like in July, right before I had went on a trip. And then it said I was pregnant. But yeah. And I had showed it on live. And I remember it because I remember, and it should be on live. Like, I'm going to go back and see if I can find it. But yeah, I literally ordered this. Yeah, it came, I was on live the whole time. I'm like, I'm about to take a, it was late at night. My husband just went to work. I'm like, I'm about to take a pregnancy test on live. They was like, why are you buying pads and a pregnancy test? Because I'm like, I'm supposed to be coming on my period soon. So, you know, I'm just going to take the pregnancy test. It came back. Because at that point, me and my husband was planning the baby. And I wasn't pregnant yet. Because I took the pregnancy test. I took one of them and they said I wasn't pregnant. And I remember showing y'all the results. And y'all like, oh yeah, she's not pregnant. I'm like, see, I'm not pregnant. So I'm doing this. So, because me and my husband is trying. I know people are going to troll. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's not his baby. So I'm doing this so me and my husband can have a peaceful pregnancy. I remember saying that. And I'm going to go find that video because it's on live. They said they didn't, but they believed that because I guess I said I wasn't pregnant. When I say I'm not pregnant on live, they believe it. But when I say I am pregnant on live, they don't believe it. But yeah, I remember that because that day, it said I wasn't pregnant. And that was June 28th. Period. And then because of that, it should look. And then July 7th, let me flip it back around. So I had brought, and they was saying I was ordering, they was lying for content. They was saying I was ordering fake pregnancy tests off of Amazon. I don't even know how to do that. I know I'm not no like rat. Who does that? Only people whose rats know how to do shit like that. Make up fake ultrasound pictures and get fake pregnancy tests and I don't do that. I have had plenty of pregnancies. I am fertile as hell. Never got to lie about being pregnant. Never. But anyways, so they was lying and saying that I got my pregnancy test, fake pregnancy test off Amazon. So how? When it says that I paid for it from this DoorDash order. Period. But anyways, this was June 28th. It said I wasn't pregnant. It came with 2 in the pack. I didn't take 2. I saved 1 because me and my husband was still trying. So I had 1 left over from this 2 tests in June 28th. So on July 7th, that was my wedding day. Remember Zodiac, you said about my wedding day? That was my wedding day. Okay. I had ordered another one. And it didn't come through. So, I don't know if my husband got it or that I get it. No, it came through. This didn't come through. The juice didn't come through. The pregnancy test came. So on my wedding day, because I already had 1 pregnancy test already left over, and I took it before I was on live, I'm like, you know what? It said I was pregnant. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna order 2. This was July 7th on my wedding day. That's when I found out I was pregnant. I took one on test on live. I didn't use enough pee. It came back negative. Then I took the other test. It came back positive. I was on live when this happened. Then I had went to the because one test was positive and the other test was negative. Because the first test I didn't have enough pee because I had already used this pregnancy test from the last one before I came on live. So I didn't have enough pee for this one. So one of the tests says negative and the other one test says positive. So, yeah. So, after that, I had went to the clinic or whatever to confirm it. But yeah, the fuck, I was not pregnant. June 28th, when I took that pregnancy test on a stick, it was not showing positive. And I showed it on live. So where did I lie at? How was I pregnant in May? Make it make sense. That's why I say people are jealous. Because a lot of people was in my room. When it was late that night, I was dancing around and everything. When I took that pregnancy test June 28th. And I told y'all that I was going to take another one in 2 weeks. Or about a week. And I did that on my wedding day. So, and this is the time where it did say I was pregnant. So can you make it make sense? Like, make it make sense. What did I lie about? I don't have to lie about nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are just malicious and jealous. They're not really, a lot of people are not having babies with their husbands. That just must be what it is, because I just don't get it. Like, and my husband, he the one that made me remember this. He was like, didn't you take a pregnancy? I said, yeah, oh yeah, I did. I sure did. Yep, I sure did. And it was negative. But yeah. And then not even that, like, my ex didn't even, like, ejaculate in me at all. So, like, people are weird. They're just super weird. Got me doing things I never do. Arms run. But yeah, that's just weird that people just make up all these lies and these narratives that I was getting fake tests off of Amazon. They say everything I say is a lie though, but then when I up receipts, there's not enough. No, it's just, it's okay. You're just jealous. And that's why I say that. Like, because I show the receipts and you're still saying the same thing. You're just mad. Let me see if that's what's it. My content is my life. Yeah, and I forgot I was pregnant on our wedding day. So thank you guys for reminding me that can go down in the rest of the fantasy that's already been accomplished. Because I forgot I was pregnant on our wedding day. I forgot about that. Oh my God. So we got pregnant the first time we had sex down there. Found that I was pregnant on our wedding day. We can just get this boy. See, look, this hair go right here. Wait, that is not it. That's not it. Let me see. Oh yeah, so that was the day that I took it on my wedding day. I forgot all about that. That's crazy. My nose looking different. Yeah, but my husband know everything. He know about the miscarriage that I had this year and everything. It's no secret. But yeah, we gonna eat Domino's tonight. Then I'll be like almost 16 to 20 weeks. I wouldn't be 12. I wouldn't be 12. Everything is fine. Yeah, I wouldn't be 12 weeks. And I got a check from Miko. Yep, I got pregnant in May and I'm 19 weeks. Yeah, like it doesn't make sense. I would not be 12 weeks if I got pregnant in May. And another thing that I can post as receipts, because I go above and beyond to make a person look dumb. I got a check from Miko in May. It tells you how long you was live. I was live from sunup to sundown in May. It show you how many hours. So when did I ever have the time to get off live to fuck anybody? Like, what? When I'm live all day. People are crazy. No, I'm not. I do that. I don't know else. Oh my God, Imani. I'm so happy for you. You're almost there. You're almost there. Next week, I will be officially out my first trimester. You're welcome. I will be officially out my first trimester. Yes, congratulations. I'm jealous. It's really not. But from my hubby, I'll carry this baby happily. Because I got my husband DNA in me. So it feels a little different because I love this man. Yeah, I have a big stomach because I just had twins a year ago. And I think that that was my first C-section. And I really feel like by me having that C-section, my gas and me being bloated, it's different than me having vaginal birth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I didn't have a C-section a year ago, then my stomach wouldn't be so big. But I think because I had the C-section, my uterus is kind of different. So, like, you know, I get like gassy and yeah, be more gas than baby. Although my baby is big. Like it's 12. They said the baby is measuring up to 12 weeks, but on my ultrasound, it still said 10 weeks and 6 days. So they gave me a due date of March 11, but they said in 2 months, the baby will be like almost 20 weeks, I believe. And they'll be able to do like a real thorough, because, you know, the baby will be bigger. They'll know exactly if they want to use March 19th as my due date or March 11th. And it's very important that they know that because they want to make sure I don't go into labor. March 4th. I honestly think that I'm going to have a February baby. I don't know. I am high risk. I've been high risk my last 4 pregnancies. During my last trimester, I really go through a lot of preterm labors. I've been going through preterm labor since I was with my second child. I had to go to the hospital for my second, third, fourth, fifth, and twins. They have to give me those steroids a lot to prevent me from going into labor because I dilate fast. They go by ultrasound fires out due date. See, they right now they're going by my last period. I told them the week of the 13th, but when I looked on my DoorDashes now, I was bleeding July 10th, June 10th. So I probably gave them the wrong. And I always do that. I'll be forgetting when my last period be. So it wasn't the 13th. It was like a couple of days. Oh, June 10th is when I was bleeding for sure. Because I remember my husband went to go get I ordered those things. My husband, he got he went to go get a heating pad for me. They're going by my ultrasound right now. They're going by my last day that I was on my period, but I thought it was June 13th, but really it was June 10th. So my ultrasound say 10 weeks and 6 days, but the baby is, the measurements of the baby is 12 weeks. Yeah, so they said once I get farther along, they can measure the baby again and see exactly if they're going to do it March 19th or March 11th. That's my due date. But for right now, it's March 11th. So what if I'm just having a big baby? What y'all think? I don't know. Because I was ovulating. When I had sex with my husband. The first day I had sex with my husband, I was ovulating. Because I remember going out the door, and I told y'all that. Y'all remember when I was getting ready to meet him? Who was over there? I was on the other side. But remember when I first met my husband? I was live. And I remember telling him, I'm ovulating. But I had forgot. Because I always ovulate 2 weeks before my period, like a week or two before my period. Because I cramp. And then I cramp again. Yeah. So it's just a lot. So that's really the problem. So really my last period was June 10th. That's when I ordered the medicine for my cramps. But yeah, I really do I really know, and I really feel in my heart. And my husband said the same thing, that literally when we had sex June 3rd, I got pregnant that week. Yeah, he want more babies. He said he'll take it or leave it though. He said as long as I'm okay with my health. Do I want more? I want as much as my husband wants. Yeah, this is first child. Oh yeah, so now I got my due date. So I want to calculate this on this calculator. I always do this on conception because I didn't have my due date. I had to go by my last period. So let's see what they say. They say my due date was March 11th. So from March 11th, they said this is their little contractor thing. So like I said, it's 3 to 5 days that the sperm can sit in a woman's body before it, hit the egg. But anyways, from my due date, it says that I most likely got pregnant between June 16th and June 20th. I had sex between these days. That's what they said. So possible days of sexual intercourse that led to the pregnancy is June 10th to June 25th. And June 28th, I did not have it was not showing up that I was pregnant on a pregnancy test. It didn't show up that I was pregnant until July 7th, my wedding day. Period. So by that due date. So if I wanted to do, and that's from 10, I think that's the 10 weeks, 6 days. I'm not sure. But that's my first due date that they gave me. My second due date, well, I didn't do this right. It's the 24th. Let's see what they say. 2024. Did I do this right? Okay, yeah. Okay, March 11, 2024. So it says between June 11th and June 26th. I think it was that first week that I got pregnant. 6. But anyways, there's no way if your baby, and you guys can ask your doctor this. This was make people slow, okay? Even if I was 12 weeks, there's no doctor that's going to tell you that I was pregnant in May, okay? If I'm 12 weeks as of Monday, this past Monday, no doctor is going to tell you that I got pregnant in May. They're going to tell you I got pregnant in June, okay? They're so stupid. And I didn't leave my husband's side since June 3rd. Oh, you finally got her. Good job. That's why I love Pixie J, because she be getting people from the heat list, and they do come right back. But it's funny because you get them. But let's try the other due conception date. You be getting that ass. So they gave me 2 possible due dates: March 11th and March 19th. So it's still in June. Still in June. Yes, she is. But anyways. Let's see if I can put it in like this. What's this, August? I gotta get some water. Oh, I could put that. And then this will make y'all sound even more dumb. I just put in how many weeks pregnant if I'm due in March 2024. It says your baby due March 24th. They said that my baby can be due March 11th or March 19th. It says, congratulations, you're 10 weeks and 3 days pregnant if your due date is March 24th, 2024. So how is it that my due date can either be March 11th or March 19th, which is before that date, and one is, both of them are before that days? How did that make sense? Your baby due date is March 2nd, 2024. You're 13 weeks. Therefore, to calculate the most likely days of conception, you need to subtract 266 days from your estimate. Let's see if I can do that. This reverse due date calculation. So when is your due date? My due date is March. Wait. March 11th. Calculate. So for a reverse due date, and it don't matter what site you go on, it's gonna say the same thing. So the most likely conception date for your baby due on March 11th was typically June 18th, 2023, based on a typical 40-week pregnancy. If your baby is due on March 11th, 2024, intercourse was likely between June 12th, 2023 and June 18th, 2023. Period. Even if I was to put in the other due date that they said that may be happening. March 19th. Boom. But March 11th, they gave me March 11th because they going by either 10 weeks and 6 days for March 11th or 10 weeks or 12 weeks for March 19th, or is it like the opposite? So if they said right now my due date is March 11th, 2024, but they said they're going to change it. They may change it after my second ultrasound to March 19th. And I have that recording of the doctor saying that as well. And she said I got pregnant either a week before or a week after. And I have that recording as well. Because what you guys heard was the ultrasound part. You guys didn't hear the doctor part. So whether my due date is March 11th or March 19th, I still got pregnant in the month of June. So all of you fucking being able to count, you need to go back to school. Talking about me. You need to go back to school. Okay? Because it's not making sense. Like, let me see if I can put my twins' birthday in there. They was born early, so I can't put their birthday in there. Like, okay. No doctor's going to tell you if my due date is in March that I had sex in May. It's just not going to happen. There's no doctor going to tell you that. Like, at all. And so, like, I just love to gag you guys. Make you look stupid. It helped with yours. Shit. Now, if I was 16, 20 weeks, then I got pregnant in March. I got pregnant in May. For sure, for sure. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no way around it. Shit, even if I was 15 weeks. If I was 15 weeks, I got pregnant in May for sure. But 10 to 12, no. Not at all. You 8 weeks. You got pregnant in July. So, I just don't want me to be happy. And I'm astounded that you guys are mad. I'm like happy. I get so happy that people be so mad, you know? And me and my husband happiness. Because it's unwarranted. Like, this is his first baby. Y'all just want to rain on his parade so bad because y'all had to share y'all moment with y'all other baby mama. Probably was pregnant at the same time. But no, it gets to just be him being celebrated because this is his only child. Only. Only. But it's good to see a nice Janet. I thought all the Janets were old wigs and smell like what do you do? It was ghetto and smoked like a mouse. I'm just saying. No shade to your family. But okay, you guys, I'm gonna come on later. Get them some time.